Hi Collective, my name is Aruna from All Change by the Minute, okay? Thank you for being back, appreciating that a lot, and loving you all, okay? So let's just hop in the card right away. I got a channeled message, but I want to see with a card. Yeah, this one I heard. Wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. Reflection means going inwards, okay? And the message that I got, it's time to remember who you are. It's time to remember who you are. You are wisdom. You are creating magic. You are creating life force, I'm hearing. Life force, chi. Yes, of course, chi. Energy flows. Yeah. Wherever, what was it again? Yeah. Your mind goes. I made it up, okay, yeah. But energy flows, okay? And energy flows. People can pick up energies, okay? Yeah. Everybody can pick up energy, but not everybody's knowing that they are picking up energy, okay? The ones, spiritual, transmuting, transferring energy upon someone else. Again, when you walk into a room full of people, okay? And someone will come to you, or you are going to walk towards someone, okay? You will feel their energy, okay? Yeah. The mood that they are in, yeah. The mood that they are in. That is, and transferring that energy, the mood that you are in, it depends, okay? The mood that we are in, what we are picking up, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Picking up for us to learn. Yeah. But you have wisdom. You are creating life force. Yes. And life force is energy, okay? And again, energy will flow. Energy will flow. Remember, again, who you are, okay? Every time when your wisdom is expanding, yes, expanding, because it's all about the experience that we have gone through, so will your energy get bigger, bigger, and bigger, and bigger, okay, in the spiritual realms, yeah. Experience, okay? Look at the card. Yeah. It's all about butterflies. Yeah. Someone likes to read. And of course, it's about the knowledge, okay? Yeah. And knowledge can come out of the book, okay? But wisdom, nothing to do with getting that experience from a book, okay? Yeah. People are, disturbing energy. I'm hearing disturbing energy around you, okay? Disturbing energy. I need to type it out. Yeah. Type it down. I mean, type it down. 3 minutes. Yeah. Disturbing energy means you cannot go with your flow, with your own energy, because people will want to come into your energy, okay? Even though it's not yours, theirs, I'm meaning. They will want to come, mingling and lingering in your energy because of your wisdom, because of your life force. White horse. Huh. Yeah. Immaculate. Thank you. Yeah. Spotless. Yeah. Yeah. I heard stainless steel. Just like stainless steel, strong. Okay, yeah. Scratch? No scratch. Yeah. Stainless steel, I heard. Okay, yeah. White horse. Yeah, white horse. White is a color for purity, the truest form of who you are. That is what we want to be, okay? Yeah. And how to get there? Again, learning. Not transferring your energy onto someone else, okay? Yeah. But without our knowledge, we were not understanding energy, okay? Without our knowledge, you will transfer your energy. I did that, okay? Yeah, I did that. And that's the energy of giving and nurturing and being loyal. I heard disloyal. While the other one, yeah, negative, not positive, okay? Yeah, dark, no light, no light, okay? Yeah. And when you are transferring your energy, okay, exchanging, yes, thank you also, exchanging your energy with someone else, spiritually, okay? Spiritually, energy, yeah. It calls spiritual because you will remarkable, your wisdom, your creation, again, that life force, okay? Exchanging your energy, no, that's why we need to understand how energy works, okay? You cannot just exchange your energy with anyone or everybody, okay? Yeah, I'm meaning. Because when you are exchanging your energy with a dark force instead of light force, I'm laughing because I heard Darth Vader. Darth Vader, yeah, Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker, his son, okay? Exchanging dark force, light force. No, okay, yeah. Luke, it's your father. Oh, I heard Abba. That is also father. Okay, yeah. I heard so many, okay, words in this case for the form, the meaning of God. Okay, God gifted me already. Jesus gifted me already. Chuda. Okay, Chuda. Okay, yeah. God, Iman, God. Yeah, and that is what I'm getting as channeled messages. Okay, yeah. A lot of words only for God, okay, yeah. That's why Abba, yeah, also, yeah. I heard Father, be with me. Father, be with me. Father is God, okay, yeah. Wisdom, creation. God is creating with you. Life force, again, see, yeah. Determination, oh my God. And you know, the butterfly stands for transformation, okay? Yeah, determination, that path, okay? Face challenges with determination, you can achieve anything, yeah. When we are facing, again, our challenges with that determination, not losing our focus, not losing thereby our mind, okay? Mind control, mind fog is done by people, secret societies, okay, yeah. Just society in its form, in a 3D. Physical reality, what has nothing to do, okay, with a spiritual form of you, your energy, spiritual energy, okay? We cannot just, again, exchange energies with dark and light, dark and light. Yeah, you can go into the darkness to learn there, okay, yeah. But then transmute, and look at a card, okay, even though shadow, I got this as a shadow, okay, yeah. And look at the sun. Yeah. Sun is about the truth, illumination of who you are. Again, see the truest form of you, okay? Clean, spotless, okay? Yeah. Clothes, white clothes. That is totally white, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Very high dimensional color, okay? Yeah. Yeah. And I know when my eyes was changing, okay, the colors, I saw colors, okay, and I saw the grass, but literally, okay, the grass was greener, okay, getting greener and greener each day, yeah. Because your eyes are changing, your mood is changing, I'm hearing, okay, yeah. Thereby, your mood will be changing also, yeah. Yeah. So we need a lot of determination because this path, this journey, your wisdom, your challenges, okay, your knowledge, yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted, okay, because people can die literally, okay, when they're not understanding life's force, okay, prana, it doesn't matter what you will call it, chi, okay, yeah, yeah. So face challenge, okay? Yeah, dare, I'm hearing dare to do it. I heard no question marks. No, okay? No question marks. Yeah. Face your fear, I'm hearing. Face your fear. That's why the shadow, okay? Yeah, the shadow you. But look, that person is walking to the sun, okay? So you will be illuminated, okay? By God. God will illuminate, yeah, in divine timing, okay? Everything is happening in divine order, okay? In divine order. I saw a hammer, okay? Order in the room. Order in the room, yeah. So divine order. It's a plan. It's not my plan. It's God's plan. Yeah. So that's why for everyone on this planet, divine order, perfect timing, divine intervention, okay? Yeah. It's not physical intervention, okay? No. People like to give people interventions, okay? They like to be ruling every one of us, okay? Yeah. No. Growth. Yeah, growth is a journey. Trust each step, okay? Even though it will be hard, okay? And you will think, oh my God, I'm getting 10 steps behind, okay? Yeah. You're never behind. Yeah, because you are working with your energy in the spiritual, okay, realm. Not anymore, okay? Not anymore going back to the physical you, physical form. It needs to be balanced out. Everything needs to be balanced out. Growing, learning, lessons, teaching, I'm hearing. Student, yeah. Determination, I'm hearing again. Proud and pride. Pride is from the ego, okay, yeah. But proud, you need to be proud of yourself, what you are achieving again in your life, okay? Because of your determination, because of all the challenges, okay? You got to gain wisdom. Yeah. Yeah. And wisdom will give you eventually peace, okay? Yeah. I heard at the end of the road. And look again. Look again. The card. At the end of the road. The sun is shining. It's blinding you probably, but it's about you being illuminated, okay? Yeah. You being illuminated by God, bit by bit by bit, okay? Yeah, step by step, one step at a time, okay? Yeah. Motion. Because when we are not in motion, motionless, I'm hearing, yeah. There's no moving, there's no balance. There's no foundation. Yeah. Crust, I'm hearing. Crust. Oh, yes, I'm getting it. The earth. Crust, okay, yeah. Diving so deep. Earth, crust, yeah. Yeah. Delving, yeah. Oh, I saw, what do I call that? I'm not sure. It's a big machine that going through the crust, okay, of earth. Or just building a tunnel under the water. I'm not sure how to call it. But I saw that image, yeah. And now I heard drill sergeant, yeah. So it's something to do with drill, okay? You are being, yeah, drill sergeant. Yeah, you are the soldier, you are the warrior, you're learning because you are teachable. You want to, you're curious, okay? And having that open mind. Learn to trust yourself, because when you are trusting yourself fully, okay? Yeah, you will see the other side of you. I'm hearing, thank you, God. Also, you will see the other side of you. Learning. Again, it's time to remember who you are, okay? It's time. This is one of the readings, okay? It is time for you to remember who you are. No, face your fears, okay? There's no going back. Yeah, step forward. No going back. Yeah, even though you have to look behind, okay? Look, but then front, okay? I heard front camera, yeah. Front camera, your camera. Yeah. So we need that determination. We need to be bold. We need our strength, okay, in everything, okay? Yeah. You can achieve anything that you like to in your life because it's your life force. But we didn't know how to have that life force and work with it, okay? Work around it, okay? Yeah. You standing again, I'm hearing that inner circle again, okay? Inner circle, you standing there. Yeah. And the life force around you. And that circle will get bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? I'm seeing tornado, okay? Oh, God. Yeah, in a good way. In a good way, yeah. Just like you're a vacuum, okay? And taking everything with you, cleaning up, that is that tornado. Yeah. Even though, okay, yeah. Tornado, yeah. It's cleaning up time, yeah. Wisdom is peace, okay? Eventually is peace. And sun is about the truth. And the truth is within you. Because there are no lies where you are heading, okay? And I'm not talking about shallow lies. A narc will do. Say no. Because that is the dark force, okay? Yeah. That is Darth Vader. Darth Vader. They don't have growth, okay? They don't have growth. Everybody can have growth, but they are not growing because they don't know how again, okay? Yeah. And they are not making the choice to do so. And you are doing. That's why a lot of transformation, okay? Yeah. In your life, a lot of growth. Oh, yeah, a lot of, I see again that life force, your energy, okay, will flow, just like the river is flowing where it needs to go, okay, yeah. And you will find, okay, that path, even though, yeah, you're not knowing where you are heading, okay, just follow that river, okay, follow that stream of the river and you will be fine, yeah. End of the road. I heard again. End of the road. Final destination. But in a good way. Not that horror movie, okay? Not that one. I saw all of them, okay? But I'm not sure. It's in the theater over here, okay? Yeah. Final destination, I think. Yeah. My son is going with a friend, okay, to that movie because he knows I'm not liking blood, okay? No, not anymore. Not anymore. No Evil Dead. No. No. I like horror movies, but no blood, okay? No slashing. No Jason from Friday the 13th. And I saw it, okay? Yeah. Whoa. Blessing. Yeah. Yeah. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. Every blessing, okay? What you are having, are getting from God, okay? It's a blessing. You're being blessed so you can bless others, okay? This is how it works. And that's why the energy transfer, exchanging, okay? We need to be exchanging that with the good people, okay? Around us, the one who wants to learn. And you need to know for certain that energy speaks volume. And again, energy transferring, energy exchanging without our knowledge. Again, okay, we are exchanging energy. I know people are getting into my energy, okay, but block, okay, block. If it's not good, if it's Darth Vader, if it's black, I heard black, okay, instead of dark, I heard black. Yeah. It's also dark, okay? There's no life force there anymore because they cannot find the light anymore. But everything has to do with growth, okay? With learning and growth. And while people, again, are making that choice to learn, even in the darkness, again, there are a lot of people who are learning from the challenges. That's darkness, can be darkness, okay? Yeah. We are going into the darkness so we can learn, so we can evolve, so we can learn from that experience, okay? And gain wisdom, gain knowledge, also from books, okay? Most of the time, yeah? learning, okay? But wisdom that you are having, okay, what God is sharing with you, yeah, it's not from a book. It's learned by experience, yeah. And people like to have wisdom, but they are not learning their lessons. They are not seeing the challenges. They are not seeing the lessons in those challenges. They are seeing only an obstacle, okay? Yeah. And how to remove it, going, okay, and learning from that obstacle and transmute that obstacle into a challenge. And the challenge, transmuting that into experience, okay? And experience will be wisdom. Yeah. Wisdom, okay? Yeah. It's calling, okay? Calling you, yeah. Yeah, calling you. So blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive, share them, because it's not yours. God is transferring, exchanging his energy with you, okay? So it will be a domino effect, okay? Yeah. And you need to be, yeah, transmuting, I'm hearing again, okay? Exchanging your energy with someone else who wants to learn. But again, no dark, okay? No darkness, no darkness. You cannot just exchange dark and light together, okay? It's light, light, dark, dark, yeah. Yeah. Cleansing, okay? Underneath there, cleanse your mind and spirit. Remove negative energy. That is the dark. Even if it's your shadow work, okay? Yeah, because I got that. Shadow. Face your fear and move on. Face your fear and move on. Again, fear, yeah, it's just an illusion. Yeah, it's in our mind. It's been put there, okay? Yeah, so it's not ours. The blessings from God is ours to share. But when we are sharing dark energy and the other one is sharing light energy, okay, yeah. I heard Pulp Fiction. What? That movie, Pulp Fiction. Okay. Yeah. Dark, yeah. Was dark energy, Pulp Fiction. John Travolta, right? I'm not sure anymore. An old movie, okay? Maybe you saw it. Yeah, and maybe you need to watch it one more time. Pulp Fiction, I heard, yeah. But wait, I need to look it up. Wait. Imaginary characters and events, okay, yeah. Yeah. Pulp. Action-based, published, yeah. Action-based stories. I'm not sure why I got it, okay, but I needed to look it up. I need to understand everything. And people need to understand me. Yeah, when there's no understanding between, that is also energy, okay? Energy supply. When people are not understanding you, but they are understanding themselves only, they are clueless, okay? They are clueless. They will judge, okay? They will judge anyone or everyone, yeah. And without knowing, or maybe with their knowledge, yeah. Yeah. And most of the time people know exactly what they are doing, okay? Even the judging, that's also energy transferring, okay? Why do we need to judge people, okay? Yeah, why? Colleague did that, okay, yeah. Yesterday, yeah. And I told him not to do that anymore. No, it's not nice. It's not nice. Seek support. You don't have to bear everything alone. No, okay? And alone doesn't mean you have to have people around you, but the support of God, your spirit team, okay? Yeah. And of course, we like people around us who is supporting us, okay? Yeah. Most of the time, most of the time, okay? Yeah. Howling to the moon, I heard, oh, It's light. It's light, okay? Yeah. Again, light. Balance. The yin to the yang. The moon. Secrets, okay? Secrets. Uncovering secrets. Your secrets. Your own treasure within you, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Because again, there are no limits. We are limiting ourselves because of others. And that is what we have been taught. Many generation after generation after generation, okay? It's a curse. Whoa. Yeah, we're being cursed, not knowing it, okay? And that's why it's time to remember who you are. It's time to remember who you are and do your best to remember that, okay? Yeah. And otherwise, God will come after you. The stories that I am hearing from people, okay, and what I'm seeing, what is happening around me, I will know that is karma. I will know that that is a lesson, okay? Because God taught me. I know a lot because of God, okay? Yeah. The universe, Jesus, yeah, is God. One with God, yeah. Because it's all exchanging energy. It's not only about between God and I, okay? No. Or God and you. It's also about the people around us exchanging the energy, even though we are not wanting it, okay? Yeah. People still will be coming into our energy, okay? Yeah. Maybe not in a 3D anymore because they are not allowed to come into your vicinity, I'm hearing. Yeah. And that is blocking your energy. Block, okay? Block. Ad block, I'm hearing. Yeah. Yeah. Ad block. Yeah, just like the holding that hand, okay? Yeah. Ad block. On a computer, I'm meaning. Yeah. So we all want support in our lives, okay? But I heard main character. You are the main character in that story, okay? What you are creating with God. You are the main character. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. You are always the main character. Not knowing it at first. Because of the people around you giving, loving, nurturing you. In this case, I'm not talking about the other ones. I hope so that there are people who are supporting you, okay? Yeah. Again, the people who know me here on my YouTube channel, okay? They know I didn't have anyone who is supporting me. And still, there isn't anyone in my life who's supporting me. Yeah, on their terms, okay? But they are not on the same level of achievements as I am, as you are, okay? And again, that is not being arrogant, okay? That is the truth. Again, level of perception, level of reality, level of just level, okay? Because we are leveling up. Just like people are thinking that they are leveling up in this physical realm, okay? There are levels in the spiritual realms, okay? The divine matrix. Until you're understanding, okay? Until we are understanding. That's why, again, when I was little, okay, I needed to understand everything. Yeah. Yeah. I told that to someone. Yes, my sister who died, okay? I need to understand everything. Yeah. I need to understand. Yeah. But that is great comfort. That is great comfort. But comfort in a good way, okay? The knowledge of the understanding why everything is happening. Why the understanding, okay? Yeah. Everything is happening for a reason. Yeah. And we need to understand what the reason is. Why it is happening. So again, wisdom, okay? Why is that? Why am I being challenged? Why am I being challenged? That question. What is the lesson that I need to learn, God? That is also a question, but again, also a prayer. What do I have to learn from this lesson? I heard, and if you are still enough, okay, no loudness. If you are still enough, okay, you will hear God's voice, yeah. Because there is no, I heard cloudy judgment, and there's no way out. Yes, there's always a way out, okay, yeah. I heard well, dry well, yeah, dry well, just like a pit hole of darkness, okay, yeah. It's dried up, just like the desert, okay. I'm seeing the sand, okay, cracking the sand, dried up sand, okay, yeah. Drainage, because of the drainage, and that's why we need to be careful, okay, of our own life force. We need to understand our life force. We need to be understanding our energy. When we are understanding our energy, you will know also a different energy from someone else, okay? You will see the dark energy from someone else. You will see the light energy from someone else. It depends who you are, of course, yeah. Yeah, the state of being, okay? Because there's a state of being in the darkness, and there's a state of being in the light. Again, I'm hearing that white horse, yeah, riding white horse, yeah. Yeah, purest of the purest form, okay? Just like you have a television, okay? High dynamic colors again, okay? The white, yeah, purest of the white that you can imagine, okay, yeah. Yeah. Because the colors, okay, again, those colors changing, okay. I saw a lot of colors. No, I'm not crazy, okay. I saw colors on the wall, in my bedroom. Yeah, I saw purple. I saw green. Yeah, all the time. I'm not seeing that anymore because I understand, of course. And that was also a lesson, okay? And the changing of the eyes, okay? Yeah, the eyes. Yeah. Changing of the eyes in a good way, okay? Yeah. Because everything will be changing when you are going into the spiritual, okay? Yeah, and no more transmuting, no more transferring your energy, okay? Just onto someone else. There cannot be exchange between you and a dark person, okay? When you are of the light, I'm meaning, okay, yeah. Yeah. You are the one with wisdom, so these are your decks, okay? Your cards, I'm meaning, yeah. So, yeah, support. Remembering who you are means going to the truth, going to the sun for you to be illuminating, okay, yeah. Your truth. Your soul, yeah. That's why, again, it is called your soul's journey, being in your purpose, okay, yeah. And knowing that you are being in your purpose, bit by bit, every step ahead, what you are making, okay, it is learning, it's a process. When you're not moving, you are standing still again in the traffic jam, okay, you're just not moving. I hate that. I like to move. Even though I have to drive 50, I will take another route. If I can, okay? If I'm not jammed. Yeah. Yeah. I heard, I like to move it. I like to move it. That song, yeah. We all need to be liking that moving, okay? Yeah, it's not only for me, but it's for everyone on this planet. Move. Like a bitch, okay, I'm hearing. Because again, the planets are moving. So should we, okay? Moving with the planets. Expanding, okay? Yeah, expanding your mind. Yeah. Discovery. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. Yeah. I heard again, earth crust, okay, yeah. Drilling, yeah, drilling. Even in the darkest days, okay, yeah, even in your darkest days, you can always find a way out. There's always a way out. And how to deal with it, again, we have our free will. We make our own choices, okay, yeah, we make our own choices. And by doing that, yeah, it depends on what choice that we are making, choosing the dark or choosing the light, choosing to learn and evolve and elevate and yeah, you know what, okay, yeah. And transferring and exchanging our energy, okay? Highest peak, I'm hearing highest peak, okay? You can get there. You can get there, yeah. Your energy, again, that inner circle, whoa, it will expand. Just like the tornado, okay? It will begin small, 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 and it will get bigger, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? Bolder, yeah. Act like that tornado, yeah. Even though, yeah, if that's your order, yeah, if that is what you need to do, beginning from the scratch, okay, by tearing everything down. Thank you, God, yeah, for you to remember, okay, who you are on this planet, yeah. Serious business, I'm hearing, yeah. For you to remember again who you are. And it's important, okay? Because when we are not taking ourselves seriously again, the spiritual journey, taking responsibility of your own spiritual path, okay? That is important, yeah. That is important, yeah. Just like my son has his own path, okay? I cannot mingle with his path, okay? Because it is his journey, not my journey. I can explain my journey. I can say what I have gone through. He knows that, okay? Yeah. Maybe not everything, but he knows, yeah. Yeah. He knows my energy. I know his energy, okay? Yeah. Yeah, and again, coming back to that being cursed, okay, yeah, yeah, being brought into a family that is cursed, okay, yeah, and breaking that curse, yeah, breaking that curse, okay, you are chosen to break that curse, so again, when you are starting, again, that tornado, okay, yeah, it's also a domino effect, okay? You are taking people with you in that energy flow of yours, okay? Light force, okay? Yeah. This is your chi. This is your life force I'm meeting, yeah. Lightsaber, I heard, yeah. Lightsaber, yeah. Yeah. It's your life force. It is your energy. It's within you. We need to be grabbing it, okay, and holding on to it and learning who we are from the inside out. Again, the treasure is within you. The key, you have it already in your heart, okay, already in your heart. Grab it, heal yourself, balance yourself, okay? Because of all those challenges, toil, I heard again, toil, okay, yeah, and labor that you've gone through, yeah, all the labor, yeah, it was not for nothing. No, it was not for nothing. Everything is happening for a reason. As people, yeah, are not understanding, okay? They were not understanding my journey. They were not understanding my solitude. They were not understanding what I was doing from the inside out. Yeah. I heard. And now they are clapping in their hands. Yeah. Now they are getting it, how God is working, okay? When you are being put in solitude, people will not get it, okay? It is your moment with God. It is your moment with God. Yeah. Just like I am having my moments with God, okay? Yeah. So it is also your moments with God. Yeah. Yeah, because there will be many moments, okay? Your whole journey, yeah, is mapped out. I heard, is mapped out. That journey that you are walking on, okay, yeah. Again, important, okay? Spiritual growth, I'm hearing, yeah. Spiritual growth, yeah. Learning again how to, yeah, that Matrix, okay, movie again, yeah. Keanu Reeves, yeah. Learning how to survive while being a soldier, okay, yeah. Yeah. No more drifting, I'm hearing. Yeah, no more drifting apart, okay, from yourself, from your true identity, because this is your identity. I heard identity crisis, because we all have gone through that identity crisis, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, peanut butter. I ate sandwich. I like that, okay? But spiritual, yeah. Identity, no more crisis, okay? No more crisis. Face your fear. I needed to face my fears, okay? I did it with God and my child. Did it, okay? That's why. And when you are doing it, okay, going through all those challenges, okay, toil and labor, yeah, you will see, okay, at one point you will not see that you are moving. You are moving only in a physical form of you, okay? But when you are passing through and going through that portal, yeah, spiritual, okay, portal, what is opening for you, it's an opportunity, okay? A big one, a big surprise, I'm hearing, yeah. Yeah, because there are many portals, okay, to cross and more because there's so much depth within you. We are not understanding, we are not comprehending with our small minds, okay, that there are so many layers of you understanding who you are. Yeah, I needed to understand that because of God, I'm hearing, yeah, because of God, okay, yeah. This card is about awareness, yeah. Awareness. When I saw those colors, okay, on the wall, and of course every color has a meaning, okay, we need to be having a colorful life, okay, because again, a meaningful life, that is being meant, meaningful life, okay, yeah, meaningful life. Because when we are only wearing black and white, okay, yeah, there's a whole fucking gray area, okay, yeah, in the spiritual realm, okay, yeah. And of course, we also need to be black and white with our choices, okay? Being clear, being totally clear. This is what I want, this is what I need, okay? Work with me or go. Just go, yeah. This is how you need to be working on that energy, okay? On that life force of you, and your energy will get bigger because you are setting boundaries and you're learning how to live your own life. Yeah, and when you are learning that, you will see that you are getting closer for you to remember who you are. Yeah, for sure. For real, okay? Yeah. Again, the real deal or the fake deal, okay? Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Because those enemies were fucking up your mind, okay? Yeah, just like they were fucking up my mind. Yeah, not totally. Yeah, I let them. Yeah, I let them. This is how you gain wisdom, okay? Let them think. Let them think that you are foolish. Yeah. Because again, two can play that game. And then when you are understanding it, do not share your secrets, okay? Just with anyone, to the right one. And that's why understanding your energy, because when you are understanding your energy, you will understand the other energies also. Because again, the wisdom comes from challenges, right? And those challenges was your toil and your labor. Every single time, challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge, okay? Toil and labor. You put a lot of work in it, okay? Your challenges. And because of those challenges, you got to gain wisdom, okay? Yeah. And because of that wisdom, yeah. Awareness, maintain awareness, be present in every moment. As I share that a lot, okay? Yeah. Whew. Yeah. I heard look with your third eye. That means, okay? Looking glass, I heard again, yeah. Looking glass, seeing with God's eyes. Always. Because God is understanding you already, but you needed to understand God. You needed to have faith. You needed to have trust. You needed to have patience, okay? While going through those challenges, oh my God, not only that, okay? The work that you have been doing layer after layer after layer, all those challenges, okay? Again, it was not for nothing. I did a reading about that. Yeah, it was not for nothing. It is for everything, okay? It was for everything. For who you are. Who you are. Not even becoming, okay? But remembering. Not even becoming, but remembering who you are. Your truest form. You being pure white. You being purified by God. You not just exchanging your energy, okay? Transferring just not without your knowledge. Transferring your energy to someone else. Because when we are not understanding our own energy, just not understanding that we are energy, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Water, energy. Yeah. Being put in a body, our soul, okay? Yeah. Energizing, I'm hearing magnetizing, learning how to deal with that life force, what is within you, okay? I'm seeing lava, yeah. Earth crust, yeah. Whoa. Lava, fire, burning, a way out, yeah. Making a way for you, making a path, okay, yeah. That's what I'm getting, the channeled message, okay, yeah, from that lava. Awareness is, yeah, be aware, okay, yeah. Just like the dog sign. Be aware of my dog. Be aware, okay, yeah. Yeah, maintain your awareness, okay, yeah. In every single moment of your life, okay, maintain that awareness. The many, okay, and one more time, many times I share that with the colleagues who I'm seeing a lot. They're not understanding, okay. Most of them are not understanding what I'm talking about. And the moment, okay, this is copying, okay, your energy, copying your style, and they will talk to me as if nothing happened, okay? Yeah, stealing. I heard the construction, stealing the construction, okay? No. Again, you cannot steal someone's divine, the divine in them, okay? Because God is present in all of us. Yeah. So you don't have to steal life force from someone else. We need only to be remembering who we are. And who we are is our soul. Who we are, what we are, the soul wants the truth. That's why we're going to the sun, okay? Paradise, yeah. Paradise Island, yeah. That is what we need to do. And while doing that, while being on the journey, okay, balancing, healing, transforming, transmuting, learning, just learning your lessons, okay, yeah, bit by bit, step by step. I'm hearing footprint, okay, footprint, print, beach. I saw a footprint, okay, it doesn't matter, of a shoe, okay. You will see that in the sand, okay, when the sand is wet, okay, someone is walking on it, you will see, okay, in this case, a shoe print, okay? It doesn't matter. It's all symbolic. But the footprint, yeah. And then I heard wash away. Yeah, but in this case, your footprint is your DNA. Yeah. You're walking on it. I would walk on water. Yeah, just to be with you. I would walk on water just to be with you. Yes. This is very deep, okay? Yeah, it's a song, but I would walk on water just to be with you, yeah? You and God. You and Jesus. Jesus is God. Yeah. So awareness. Oh, wait. That card, awareness, okay, yeah. Learning how to be in the present moment is difficult, okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know how to be. There are many people who are living their physical form of life, not having a reality. Again, they need a reality check because they are clueless, they are ignorant, okay, and they are dark. They are dark, okay, yeah. They're living too much in the moment, okay? Too much partying, drinking, doing drugs, sex, it doesn't matter. That kind of sins. I'm sorry, God, I'm laughing. Since, okay, yeah. That is that thinking that there is the true nature, okay? No, your true nature is white, pure, being with God, going into the light, finding all those challenges, what you have been doing, what I have been doing, they can also do that for themselves, okay? They can also do that for themselves, but not wanting to make that choice. That's why you need to be aware, being aware of that energy force, okay? That life force which you are carrying, because it's magnetizing, okay? It will be magnetized. The more that you are learning, the further on your path, okay? You will see, okay? And even though your energy was already there and not knowing how that energy worked, okay? But people surrounding you, okay? Always people around you, not understanding, go away, okay? Leave me alone, leave me alone. But for real sometimes, okay? For real. Until you are understanding your energy, okay, then, okay, leave me alone will be much more present. Much more present, but in a good way, because you will learn how to balance your life. We're not talking about physical balance, okay, only spiritual balance, because you learn that lesson. The darkness is about the physical you, having that reality check, okay, grabbing the situations, grabbing the opportunities, grabbing the challenges, okay, for you to learn. Again, toil, labor, doing the work as you should. And maybe you didn't know, but at one point when you are going into the spiritual realm, okay, and you will see, oh my Lord, I needed to learn that lesson. I'm getting a wake-up call. Yeah. Completion, I'm hearing, okay, yeah. I am getting a wake-up call. What does that mean? And what is spirituality? Yeah. To a spiritual being, you don't have to explain it, okay? Yeah, they will understand. Yeah, they will understand, because they're not clueless. They're waking up bit by bit. That's what I'm talking about. There are always levels of learning. Yeah, that reality, okay? Yeah. And you will have that reality check over and over again. That's what I'm talking about. The level of perception, of understanding who you are in that present moment. Yeah, in that present moment. Because we are still learning. Again, I am still learning, okay? Yeah. But this is between me and God. God and I. Okay, that is even the transferring of energy, okay? Yeah. I understand God. Yeah. I am sensible towards his thought, okay? So that is also transferring energy, okay? Mutable, I'm hearing, yeah. But that is what you got to learn, okay? And we need to learn. So you are responding, your response to God will be okay in your purest form, okay? Yeah. Because we are responding, okay? Our radar, we are listening. That's why silence, patience, learning to trust. What did you say, God? Listening, okay? For real. And even though you're not believing in that period, in God, okay? But listen, be silent, or you will be silenced. Also, yeah, you will be silenced, okay? Yeah. The tornado, yeah, oh my God. So in the present moment, always live in the present moment. And in the present moment, what do we need to do? Making a choice, making a healthy choice, making that choice with our conscious mind, okay? Over and over and over again, every day of your life, every second, yeah, of that day. Yeah, just like I am dealing with people on my normal job, okay? And people will come to me. That's also energy transferring. That happened yesterday, okay? Yeah. Someone came in a retail store where I'm working, okay? And I was standing in a shop, okay, at that very moment. But then another colleague, again, okay, at the door. But those two persons, okay, came walking to me. Totally, yeah, staring in my eyes, okay? Yeah, without even losing eye contact, without even losing eye contact. I know that God did that. Yeah. I would tell that to them. Yeah. Yeah. It's always transferring energy, okay? Yeah. But when we are understanding who we are of the light, and we are here to heal and help people to unite with themselves, okay? Yeah, because again, it doesn't matter what layer of understanding you are, okay? Yeah, we're talking about light workers, we're talking about healers, okay? You resembling which you who you are, remembering who you are, yeah. You will work with that life force. You will work with that energy, okay? Yeah. So there will be no more right direction, I'm hearing. Only in the right direction. And there's only one direction. And one direction is in the direction of God, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So in every moment present, okay? Learning to trust yourself. Learning how to set boundaries. Again, learning how to deal with God. Yeah. Yeah. Learning how to understand why everything is happening for a reason, because everybody heard that phrase. Everything is happening for a reason, but not knowing what the reason is. Certainly not on a spiritual manner, okay? In the divine matrix. Understanding the bigger picture. That's why God will always say, dream bigger, dream bigger, dream bigger, because you need to be connecting with the bigger size of you, with the bigger size of the universe, okay? Yeah, because it's big, it's expanding, it's in movement. It's about a mindset. It's about clearing, cleansing. Yeah, just like the tornado again, okay? You will take everything with you, but you, not blaming. I heard not blaming, yeah. Do not blame yourself, certainly not, okay? Because those challenges was for a good cause. You gaining wisdom, okay? You gaining wisdom. Yeah. Yeah. God told me to grab this deck, okay? Yeah. Cosmic. It was a sign. Everything is a sign, but yeah. Everything is a sign. Prayer. Prayer is a dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes, okay? So we're talking about that mindset, right? When we are talking with God, universe, yeah. And what we are creating, okay, we are already creating in our mind. And actually, we already manifested it, okay? Yeah. Manifested it. But then, in the spiritual realms, okay? Yeah. And nothing can happen in the 3D, in the physical matrix, yeah, until you have healed. I'm not talking about everything, until we are healed, okay? And we are getting the basics that, yeah, the basic foundation, okay? And you will be okay, that you are not going back, that you're not going back. Then you will be okay, because God knows, okay, I know for sure that you are not going back, but then there are more lessons to come in, okay? And that's why God is making sure, not of that person who was in your life, yes, to deal with, but God is making sure that you're not giving up, okay? Not on yourself, not on him. No, 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 okay? Not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your path, not giving up on your adventure. I'm hearing all that kind of things, okay? No. A simple no means no. People need to be listening. When I will be saying no, it's no, okay? Yeah. I can be very authoritative, okay? Yeah. When I need to, yeah. But in a good way. For myself, for God, no karma. You're hitting my ass, okay? Yeah, hitting my house. No, it cannot be done anymore, okay? No, it doesn't matter what people will do. Yeah, because when you are believing in God and believing in that path and believing in the understanding and believing that there is a bigger understanding, okay, of everything what you have been doing, everything, your whole life, okay? I'm not talking about now in the present moment, few years, no, your whole life. Everything is linked. Not only to people, but all the things that you are doing, okay? It is linked again to the bigger plan of God, the one and only plan, the bigger picture. That's why we need to be understanding the bigger picture. Understand it, okay? Yeah. One more card. So prayers are good. Prayers are your manifestations. And that's why your prayer, needs to be clear, okay? What you need in your life. Not that what you want, okay? Yeah. Not what you want. No. So pray, okay? And when you are praying, pray that same thing, okay? The good prayers for another human being, for the whole earth, yeah. All the human beings, okay? Yeah. And that is what you are going to manifest. Blessings, I'm hearing again. No. One card from this one, and then I'm going to end this reading, okay? Yeah. So you have a lot of determination. A lot, okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Okay, let it go. Those were your lessons. Because of those lessons, you gained wisdom. This is how simple it can be, okay? Everything can be simple as long as we are understanding that we need to be switching that mindset, okay? From something negative into something positive, into something beautiful. Transmute every single thing that you have been going through and growing through. This is what you need to be understanding. We are not going through life. We are growing through life, okay? Yeah. And when you are understanding that we are growing, that means you are understanding the lessons that God is teaching you, okay? Yeah. Yeah. There's always that plan. And you cannot skip your process. And you don't want to skip your process because it's a beautiful time with God, okay? Yeah. It is your beautiful time with God. It is your personal time with God. So you cannot skip that process. Even though people will be liking to do that, okay? Yeah. Skipping. No, there's no skipping. There's no cheating in that process, okay? Of you learning with God. Because you are being guided. Yeah, to the truth. Whoa. And guided to the truth, okay? You are being guided to the truth. Because you are the truth. Everything is within you. Your soul is about the truth. What we are knowing, okay, with our clueless mind, I was never ignorant, but the ignorant mind, okay, unconscious mind, yeah, unconscious mind, yeah. And there's a whole big, expanding universe out there for us, okay, to not only make amends with, but yeah, to understand that the planets are there, to understand the sky is there, to understand the atmosphere is there, okay, yeah. We just need to go through it, okay, by learning our lessons, yeah. And by learning our lesson, you will see that bit by bit, oh my God, you will cracking codes of the universe, okay? You will understand, yeah. But you need to have the drive, okay? Have the determination. And the card is here, yeah. The card is here for the one who is willing, okay? For the one who is willing, for the one who is curious, yeah. For the one who's open-minded. Yeah. Because when we are not open-minded, you will never go into the spiritual realm. That is not for them, okay, in this case, yeah. For the people who are not being open-minded, they will not understand you. It's not for them. What you are seeing, okay, you are seeing with God's eyes, or you will be seeing that, okay, yeah. You are understanding more and more and more. And there is more and more to come, okay? Because if you learning your lesson and elevating and waking up each and every single time when God is calling you, okay? Wake up. Yeah. No snoozing. No. No snoozing, okay? No. Wake up, come out of your bed, and do your day. Different, I'm hearing, okay? Different, yeah. It's all about people around you, okay? Yeah. Again, you don't have to be on a YouTube channel. And this is also what I'm understanding, okay? God's wish, I heard. But when we're dealing with so many people in our life, some people will not want to connect with people, okay? And some people will want to connect with people. But because when we are connecting with people, it doesn't matter who they are, okay? The dark, the light, it doesn't matter, yeah. We are learning from those people. If we want to, if we are liking it or not, okay? We are learning from those people. Toil and labor. Excellence, I'm hearing. Oh my God, until excellence. Yeah, that is right. Until excellence, okay, yeah. What I want to say, challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge. So much wisdom, okay, yeah. Because the ones who are not knowing anything, who are not getting a challenge, they are not knowing shit, okay? Yeah. They are not knowing how the life force is working. They are not knowing how people are just working, okay? They are not understanding. They like to play games, okay? But then again, two can play that game. When you are, okay, dealing with people or more, yeah, 3, 4 can play that game in this case. But you are the one who's playing that game over and over and over again. But not with them. You're not playing that game with them. You're playing that for life achievements, okay, for yourself. Whoa, yeah. You're not playing that game with them. You're understanding when you are playing that game with them, okay, you lost already. Yeah, but not playing their game, you won. And making that choice, okay, bye-bye, farewell. It doesn't matter how you say goodbye, okay, yeah. We don't need apologies, okay? We don't need apologies, especially not from a narc, a player, okay, yeah. I know I'm talking about playing the game, but yeah. You know what, they're just a player, okay, yeah. Totally living in that present moment, but not for the good, okay? Not for the good. We have to live in the now and understanding that on a spiritual manner, okay? Yeah. Then you're good, I'm hearing, yeah. You need to be your purest form. You need to be remembering who you are, yeah. For once and for all, face your fear, do your shadow work, do your healing, transforming, okay? Why did I hear Shakespeare? What are you... Shakespeare. Detective, of course. Oh my God. Oh, detective, yeah. You need to be a fucking good detective, okay, in your own life. Having that radar on, okay, and understanding your life force, your energy flow, going with the flow of the river, okay, yeah. So you will stay on that path, okay, yeah, and learning your lessons, because those are your lessons. This is your spiritual path. This is your spiritual responsibility. No one else's, okay, yeah. And people like to mingle, okay. Even I am not mingling with my child's journey, okay. Yes, I can learn him. I can be his mentor, okay, because God teaches me a lot, and that is what I'm doing. But never mingling, okay. What he needs to learn, yeah. What I need to learn, okay? But understanding that. So when he needs to learn something and with one lesson he didn't understand totally, then I will say it, okay? But did you understand your lesson? Why did it happen, okay? Yeah. Why did it happen? Do you understand why it happened? Yes. Meanwhile, he's understanding it, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I understand, okay? That is your lesson to learn. Do something with it and move on. And he will do so, okay? And this is how we need to do everyone on this planet, okay? Yeah. Everyone on this planet, yeah. Not everybody's having a mentor, yeah. Okay, stop ruminating over what you did or didn't, because it will kill your joy. No peace, okay? When we are over and over thinking, okay, we cannot make a choice. When you are overthinking everything, you are being, again, system is overloaded, okay? It will explode. And one day it will explode, but not in a good way. Yeah. Maybe then people learn their lesson, okay? Yeah. Yeah. And then again, not, okay, because I saw a lot of different people, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So also different energies, okay? Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, everybody can go to the light. Everybody can work on themselves to come out of the darkness. Piling up the darkness is, ooh, no, 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 no. You don't want that, because that is piling up karma. Piling up karma means piling up lessons, more and more and more and more, okay? And we need to be paying our karmic debts. And when we are understanding that, even the smallest thing, okay, that what we are doing, okay, yeah, think about it. Think before you act, okay? Think for a little while. Do not overload the system, okay? 111 or 1 or 1. I saw in the beginning, there was the word. Yeah. Yeah. So do not stop ruminating, okay? Yeah. Let it go. Let God. Let go of control. Yeah. We don't want that, okay? This was a longer reading again, but yeah. I needed to explain myself. Let it go. Let flow. Go with the flow of God. Do not take control. Yeah, do take control, but do not be controlled. Yeah, by God, okay? God is the one who's guiding you, okay? Home, I'm hearing, oh my God. Thank you for being here with me, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Everything what you can do, okay? Yeah. Until next time, until next reading. Bless you all and peace be with you. Love you. Bye-bye.